started in the year 2005 when I met Koen. At that time I also bought the CD of Kings of Convenience right on the empty street. Looking back on that time, it's really amazing. We absolutely loved listening to the CD together, and during the years we tried finding concerts of them, but they weren't performing very much. Until the summer of 2006, when I saw on their website that they were touring through Norway. And I decided to surprise Koen for his birthday to go to Tunsberg with him. And it was pretty cool, pretty amazing to know that we were going there and Koen didn't know anything until we arrived at the airport.
So we arrived at the airport. I was very excited, you can imagine. And we were climbing up the stairs with our backpacks and everything, and then we stopped. And Claire said, okay, now I'm going to tell you finally where we're going. We're going to a festival, and I organized everything, and I had contact with the organization. We are going to see Kings of Convenience live on stage. And I just couldn't believe it. It was the best present I ever had.
If you wanna be my friend, you want us to get along, please do not expect me to wrap it up and keep it there. The observation I'm doing could easily be understood, a cynical demeanor, but one of us misread. What do you know?
After our flight, we arrived in Oslo and we pitched our tent on the campsite because staying in a hotel was too expensive.
So we arrived at the train station in Tunsberg, and then we went up because it was a little mountain. It's called Slushveld, and it was great. It was great weather. It was a big sun, blue sky, and we went in and we were standing in front of the stage.
Everything was set, all the guitars were ready, but then there came a guy from the organization and he said that one of the members was suffering from food poisoning. They couldn't perform that afternoon.
You can imagine. You're going all the way by flight from Amsterdam to Norway, Oslo. From Oslo to Tunsberg by train, by bus. You're staying on a camping site just to save money. Then you're coming to the stage to see Kings of Convenience live on stage. And they're cancelled.
At first,
oh my god.
we couldn't realize that it was happening, but then when we finally got it, I just started crying like a little baby.
If only they could see, if only they had been here, they would understand how someone could have chosen.
It was very unusual that there were people coming all the way from Holland. So, because I had some contact beforehand with the organization, they knew there were people coming all that way. So, they organized some press who took us our picture and later on an interview.
Because we didn't know any other bands than Kings of Convenience. We just left the festival after the interview because, you know, we didn't know what else to do. We were very sad. We just left us back to Oslo. And there we were, walking around in Oslo without any purpose. It was a very bad, sad day.
2 days later, we went back to Amsterdam, not knowing what would happen a couple of months later. 2 newspapers, and one of them was the biggest of Norway, wrote us a 2-page long story. Everybody heard about us and read our moving story. We didn't know anything. At the same time, as we were in Holland, everybody was talking about us. We were the talk of the town. Kings of Convenience heard it, organization of the festival. So what happened next was, in December of 2006, it was a boring Sunday afternoon. I was studying phone rang.
In the sky, the birds are pulling.
Hello, mister. I got the call.
Yes? What? No, you're kidding me! This girl